Hello there, my name is Gunnar Clovis, and I am a game developer, and today I want to play Richard Mortis in No Stone Unturned. This is one of the last games from Mad Pangolin games at this time. And yeah, I've been really loving these games. They're really nice. Jousty and Turnip game were really incredible. And yeah, so this is Richard Mortis in No Stone Unturned. The cover image is not really working for me. I don't know. I do like it's this like dark, and I assume that's a blurry kind of game screenshot, which they're doing a lot. But the text is not like that. The Richard Mortison text is completely unreadable, right? Like I can try and zoom in. Yeah, I can kind of get it out, but the color, it's too similar to the background. It's this kind of darker grayish green, slightly grayish green, and it's just too small. There's not enough contrast, and it's way too small. And even No Stone Unturned is readable, but it should be bigger. Like look at Turnip Game. Well, but the Turnip Game has the color thing. Yeah, I wish Turnip Game had such pretty visuals. Actually, I wish there was just an image of like the boss in the background or something, or even just like the player sideways and shooting or something. But never mind. But yeah, so that cover image could use some work, I feel. The Unholy stop-motion puzzle game. Stop-motion puzzle game sounds very interesting. Yeah, this cover image is, or this banner image, you could say. I don't think this is good either. But still, Mad Pangolin has a really high bar of quality for their game pages. And are like, I haven't really called out that they have videos for every single game. That's incredible. You should really do that. I don't even do that. I should, because that's really good. And yeah, always has quite a few screenshots. I feel like there could be more screenshots, but honest, I do too many screenshots, frankly. And this is like the recommend. Itch recommends like 3 to 5, I believe, and this is kind of the perfect amount. If you have too many, then they go too far off screen. If you don't have a comment section with a bunch of comments to kind of counteract that, I think that's nice to have a bunch of screenshots, but yeah, only really when you have the comment section to really pad out the rest of the game page as well. But this was also listed as a puzzle game. An evil witch wielding dark magic has wrought her curse over an abandoned kingdom to resurrect its long-deceased residents and subject them to her mind control. Alright, witch with mind control. Is that an alternate spelling of resurrect with the Z? That just doesn't look right. I've seen a lot of alternate spellings. I've never seen that one. But yeah, I could be absolutely wrong. But by fate, the soul of one skeleton was preserved and protected by an ethereal blessing. Now, Richard Mortis, the last hero of the kingdom, must travel to the kingdom's depths to put a stop to the witch's insidious plans. Oh, that was a lot of S's, and I do not like my lisp. I'm sorry. I really wish I knew how to fix my lisp, because I hate it. But No Stone Unturned is a stop-motion puzzle game, putting you in the control of an unarmed skeleton. Your only defense is strategy. Monsters only move when you do. Consider each step you take beforehand, and you will make it through. Made for the second game in a week jam. Alright, let's check that out. So yeah, no theme was listed. It was not ranked. Doesn't look like. Okay, the theme was everyone is dead. So yeah, I'll always include your jam theme on your game page, especially because here it would have kind of padded out the game page a little bit, and then these 5, what is it? No, it's only 4 screenshots in the video. They're still kind of going a little bit too far off page. Without the comments, see, there's just this dead space. It doesn't look great. It looks awkward. And yeah, if this was padded out a little bit with some controls and the jam theme, that could really help. But cool. All right. So yeah, and the download executable, which again, it's only download. I wish these were playable in browser. They'd be a lot better if they're playable in browser. And the download is called final.zip, which is, I'm sorry, but that's really bad. Should always have your zip files be the name of the game. Maybe have some extra detail. I don't know, especially if you have like multiple zip files, but it needs to be the name of the game, because final never really means anything, especially in development. It's the classic like Photoshop meme that it's final draft 2 _ real final, you know, and so yeah, this zip file should not be called final. It should be called No Stone Unturned. And then I shouldn't have to click again through another folder to play it. Again, I keep harping on that. It's dumb, it's silly, but it's also really easy to do, and it's just an extra step for the player. It's silly, but it's something that can be improved. So No Stone Unturned, nice little icon. Having that lower camel case for the game title is interesting. I feel like there could just be no space Stone Unturned with spaces. Or upper camel case, I think is probably better, but I don't know, it's interesting. So that was really cool. Actually, I kind of want to close the game to see that again. So we have some music and nice little tweening, and that's really beautiful. This font, I like it. I like it in theory, the very nice kind of, Old English regal design, very medieval and fanciful. Does look good, especially on these banners. I guess this is the theme of the game. The background looks like bricks, I guess. And I really like this logo. Again, the Richard Mortison font is a little too small. And here they have a kind of a drop shadow, and it's like orange with a slightly darker orange drop shadow. That's not enough contrast, I feel, whereas No Stone Unturned, great font, very clear, and yeah, this light kind of pastel beige has a very nice contrast with its kind of orangey drop shadow. That looks good. Richard Mortison doesn't look good. The colors don't work, and it's too small, not unreadable enough. But I love these kind of logos where it wiggles back and forth. Really good. Really simple to do, but adds a lot. Mad Pangolin Games, 2018, that's good. This kind of very fanciful, I was trying to say calligraphy, like calligraphic. I was trying to say, I don't think that's a word, but this very kind of calligraphic font. I like in theory, but it's a little bit too unreadable. Like, look at this options, right? That O and that N, like that N does not look good. Why is the bottom part connected? Like to me, just the O and the N look the same unless I really inspect them. And so yeah, it's not the most readable font, as thematic as it is, and it doesn't look great, right? Like the No Stone Unturned looks really good. It doesn't look like the resolution is right. It looks like it's been kind of scaled up improperly, and yeah, it just looks off. You know what I mean? But let's go to options. Hopefully there's full screen. Thank goodness there's full screen. Still wish I could just hit F11 and toggle that, but having it as the option, really nice. Music stopped. Cool, I can restart it with that, which is cool. I can turn VSync on and off. That's pretty cool. I think it was off by default. I just want to leave it to the default. And yeah, transitions, really cool. That is so nice and juicy, having the buttons kind of fall in like that. Really, really cool. But yeah, and there's a load feature. Holy crap, it's really, really good. So new game. Oh, there's animation. Awesome. Alright, this doesn't look to be... Oh, I like that. That was cool. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. Alright, arrow keys don't work. Oh, okay, that was... Alright, that kind of sucked. I had to... I tried to move there. Okay, arrow keys do work now. I can move with arrow keys and not WSD. Okay, should be able to move with both. And also ZQSD for AZERTY keyboard users. Good, there's footstep sound effects. I changed direction effectively. So I'm pressing up. I'm trying to read this sign. It has the arrow hovering over it like it's interactable, but nothing's happening. Okay, well, that... So I just kind of ran my hand across the keyboard, and obviously it's Z, of course. It should always check Z, but I don't. So, thou shalt use the arrow keys to move and press Z to interact with objects. But I needed to press Z to interact with that object. What? That is really, really, really bad design. It's not the most uncommon thing in the world, but I have to know how to use the controls to read the text that teaches me the controls. That is not great. And yeah, the intro animation with the witch was really cool. That was really cute. But it had this, it wasn't playable. Like, I really thought the witch would fly off screen, and then the game would start, and then I could start moving, and I couldn't. I had to wait for like this weird, awkward transition, which that shouldn't happen, and I don't feel like it's that difficult unless it's not a movie, right? Don't think that was a movie file. It shouldn't be. It's just a sprite that comes in and giggles, does an animation, and then flies away. But well, the fact I have to press Z to read the sign that tells me to press Z, that's not great. An otherworldly seal fixes this tomb shut. If the seal is undone, the gravestones can be pushed to make an escape. Very well. Huh. What is that? If anotherworldly seal... Okay, it's telling me it can push the gravestones, which I would have figured out anyway. That's the kind of thing I don't feel like you really need to teach, because you've locked the player in a room, and the only way to do it is to try that, which is going to be a very logical thing when the only thing they know how to do is move, right? It's not a problem to say that, but an otherworldly seal fixes this tomb shut. The seal is undone. Yeah, okay, just the rest of the text is kind of awkward. Alright. I like that push sound effect fine. It's not great on my ears, but I like it fine. So I try and push that. Okay, I can push them through the key. I don't really like that. I can push through the key. I have 1 keys. That font, there should be more. It doesn't look like there's a space there, right? Like, I feel like there should be more space, like the width of that dash, you know. But very well. So not the prettiest game by Mad Pangolin, but this is one of his earlier games, one of his earliest games on itch, second to earliest, and still looks really solid. Like still you know, way better than what I put out with this. Yeah, very nice, simple pixel art. Everything's very functional. Again, the particle effects is really into those flashing lights, which again look great, but also kind of hurt the eyes and are not great for people with epilepsy. You know, it's not as bad as some of the other games, but yeah, I like it, but also I can't look at it too long because it'll hurt my eyes. But if thou fails to conquer a riddle, pressing R will restore its original formation. So yeah, I do like how the signs are in this you know, the cliche medieval-ish old English fanciful, yeah, kind of diction and phrasing. But also it's not the most clear necessarily. Yeah, that's simple, but like that can be a problem because you want stuff to be very as clear as possible to your players. And again, this font is just, I like it visually, but it's not the most readable perfectly, like, and get it. But that R just does not, like, look at the circle for the R does not, it's not really there. And yeah, so I don't know, I'm just concerned with people that are not the best at reading for whatever reason, have dyslexia. Now, I have dyslexia, but I have fairly mild dyslexia. I'm just thinking someone with worse issue for whatever reason. It's not great. So I thought I would go in these and it would take me somewhere. So I now have that key. But yeah, this little, I guess is it a mausoleum entrance? Getting that from the context clues of the graveyard, I guess, but I thought it would do something. I thought it would enter it. It's not seeming to do anything. And yet pushing the tombstones over the keys, it doesn't, feels weird. But whatever. Having that transition, really, really cool. That's really, really awesome and professional. At their request, many souls were buried with their most beloved treasures. Cool. Oh. I don't love that camera. Yeah, I don't. The camera is just hard fixing. I think that's a default Game Maker camera, actually. I think that's an old school default Game Maker camera. Because it's just kind of perfectly following my player. And it just doesn't look good, honestly. With the background, with the layered background, which I do think looks good, well, in movement, it kind of hurts my eyes. The texture does for yeah, this is kind of like knitting pie crust hatched pattern. Doesn't look great in motion, I feel. At least for me, but I might just be sensitive and silly. Do you really like the sound effects, actually? This game, sound effects, pretty on point, I feel. The element of water, a danger on its own, however easily conquered by the element of earth. Sure. Okay. Huh. Oh, it fell down and made a path, I guess. Okay. That's cute. I have no idea what the heck these things are. What are they? I can't enter them. Really looks like I should be able to enter them based on their artwork. And yeah, they don't really fit right here as they're laid into because, huh? Yeah, because all right, yeah, because I guess the fact I can't use WASD to move is really, really bad and awkward. Just always have default. Sorry, redundant controls, because it's so easy to do. Like, it takes no more work to do that. You just put an or statement in. But yeah, so these, again, kind of pie crust knitting hatch texture for the ground looks really good. I really like it. Except in motion, it hurts my eyes in motion. But that is a tile, and I guess everything's on the exact same tile plane. Because these ones, you can see the green through it, and that just doesn't look right. But even still, I can't tell what they are. It doesn't look right just on the thing in general. It looks very weird. But anyways, I am looking for a key, obviously, to open this. I had to press that to get here. I have another piece, obvious thing to do. Oh, yes, just to push it like that. Oh, okay, key was under that, sure. Alright, that gives me everything I need. Yeah, so very, very simple puzzles. Just, yeah, kind of basic Sokoban stuff. Yeah, I wanted to go down, but I guess I have to get something to activate these later or something. I don't know. There's zombies, and they trace the edges. And I can't wait. I have to move to make a turn pass for them to move. They trace the edges of this. I assume they'll kill me. Bound by a witch's curse, the restless dead move only in response to the resonating magic of the free will. Okay. I want to touch one to see what happens. Yeah, it kills me. Cool. I do like moving consistently. Yeah, the fact I can just hold down the buttons. Yeah, the turn-based movement works really, really well. That is very, very well done. Oh. Okay, they just have pre-made paths. I don't like that, actually. Their paths are just super arbitrary, right? Where if there was something that made them turn around consistently... Okay, so I have to... Alright. I have to push that. Music is simple, music's not awesome, but it is kind of catchy, and I do like it. Yeah, so like, these are just immovable obstacles, which is fine, but why are they different from these black ones, right? Like, they are serving the same purpose. And yeah, the fact it just has this kind of green patch in the middle doesn't look quite right to me. I do like this part. Always kind of like these kind of looping patterns. But yeah, the fact they just kind of have arbitrary movements, I don't really love. I wish they kind of traced a path consistently like they would. Because the first part, I really thought they were bound by the gray floors, and that's why we had the gray floors, so they would always just kind of trace the outline of them. But yeah, going back and forth until they hit a wall, which makes them turn around, that would also make sense. But yeah, I don't love the arbitrary movements. But industrial mechanisms control these doorways. Apply enough weight to these pressure plates and the path will become clear. Cool. Alright, I can't press the arrow keys to move here. I have to hit Z again. Wish I could just press the arrow keys. Alright, cool. Again, the exit particle effect looks really good. Ah! Man, yeah, not knowing where they're gonna move next visually, that I just have to remember. I don't personally love that. Ah, my god. Okay, yeah, this is the one I get stuck by. There you go. So, though, through precise engineering, doors will not close if you are found to be passing through them. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, in this game I can't press Z to undo. Oh no, alright, well hopefully it's fine, but I did not mean to do that. Okay, got a gem. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, it didn't matter at all. Those were all just superfluous. Yeah, so that's a really good gating mechanism, actually. It's very, very good. Yeah, so here, he's using the black kind of generic tombstone that makes the walls, using that there. But I don't know what the little little tombstone that had a hole in it looked like what that was. If it was a mausoleum entrance, I didn't understand that. All right, I've got 3 tombstones. I can go through here, get the key, but that's... I mean, yeah, I'll do that. Because I just open that up. It doesn't make a difference. Although, that's a bad plan. Yeah, now I need to do a seppuku. Yeah, so let's line them up over here first. Yeah, I'm overthinking these by a lot. They're... Oh no! Right, okay. Well, no, duh. No, I can just push it back, whatever. I was thinking I had to put the tombstone on the button, which I was kind of excited by. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Entrance to the catacombs of King Wilfred. Very well. This game has a lot of content, a lot of levels, really, really nice. And that includes the exit. I have to go this way. Now I have to be careful. I literally just do one misclick, step the wrong way, I'll just die and restart the level, which kind of sucks. But torrential rainfall and flash flooding frequently drowns these catacombs. However, the Royal Engineers have developed a water drainage system. Find the plate to release the water. So yeah, if this game had an undo button, that would really benefit. Oh, now it's bigger. It's more than one screen of level, and it's not a big deal, but just the camera really bugs me for some reason. Oh, I like walking in the loop with them a lot. Oh, drain button, cool. And yeah, the movement just does feel really inherently satisfying. Right. You know, I read that sign but did not process any of the information. Alright. Unholy shadows roam these catacombs, but a holy relic will sustain light and banish the twisted darkness. Oh no! It is spooky ghost. So I need to go get it. Oh, no, I already screwed up. Because, yeah, I screwed up. I do like the ghost dies in water. It's funny. So, yeah, this game could really benefit from pressing Z to undo. Yeah, there we go. Power of Christ compels you. All right, here we go. I do like these patterns. But I can't. All right. And here we go. Oh no! All right. Well, no, it's fine. You just. No. Okay, it's all right, but that sucks. I can push it. Oh well, now I have to I need to restart the level. I didn't know I could push it. Yeah, so this game has a lot of stuff like that where you just do it slightly wrong, and you need to restart. Like that. Oh, I did it wrong. I can't. I need to get the key first. Dang it. And so I just have to repeat these puzzles and tasks that I've already done. And that always that really sucks. So I open the door first, and now I know I can friggin' push this along. So whatever ghosts... I think it would have been cooler to introduce the ghosts before you introduce this... the Holy Cross that kills them. Because then they have some kind of staying power in that they're really frightening. Because here, like, I can immediately kill it. So it doesn't bother me none. Oh, and I have to use the cross. That's kind of cool. I like reusing different items like that. They serve multiple purposes. Oh, but then, yeah, then I get it back. Oh, yeah, cool. The princess of an ancient civilization from many generations ago vanished after a bizarre ritual was held by a mad cult. Grieving and filled with rage, her father, the King Wilfred, sentenced each of the cultists to a brutal execution, and their underground temple was sealed shut. Who is writing these? Alright. Yeah, again, the music is like, I wouldn't say it's like great, but it's really catchy. Ah! Zambi. No! Oh, I've just started. Oh, no! Oh, this sucks. I can't just undo a step. Oh, yeah, this game is pretty punishing. Oh, no. Yeah, not unlike one of my own games, Death Step, that I made fairly recently for the Tri-Jam in just 3 hours, because they're gonna move, right? Okay. Yeah, having a 3-hour time limit for game jams just works a lot better with me. Because then I never have an excuse as to why I can't do it, you know? And so, yeah, I made a game called... Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to move it this way. That's why it's there. I made a game called Death Step, which, yeah, is kind of similar. It's not really a puzzle game. Kind of. Yeah, it's similar, where you're getting gates and keys, essentially. Yeah, it's very similar, actually. Not as good. And was only rushed together in 3 hours, so there's a lot of problems. But the main one is with the game design in my game Death Step, which, like this, is super punishing to the player, in that if you... I want to do that. Ooh. Oh, and I can't wait like Bubba's You or some other. Ah, no. Okay, well, I want to push to trap him, obviously. Makes more sense. Okay. So it is cool, yeah, I'm changing their patterns by opening the gates, which is, yeah, what I'm talking about with, they don't get killed by God, do they? Do you get killed by Jesus? You do not. And now I have screwed it up, no! Because I wanted to test that. I can't undo it, and so it's stuck there, and it's there because I probably needed it. Almost undoubtedly, I needed to press a button with it. No, that sucks so much. Ah. Yeah, I needed that to beat the level. And there's a ghost. Just take me, ghost. Take me. Oh, that sucks so much. Yeah, so if you just make one mistake, particularly from experimenting, which really sucks, then you have to start the whole level over again, and in Death Step, it was the whole game, because, yeah, the game was pretty small and short as a 3-hour Tri-Jam game. And that really, really sucks. I kind of did that on purpose in Death Step, because I was experimenting with trying to make a game that made the player uncomfortable and uneasy, because it was like a spooky horror kind of game, right? But I consider that just a blatant failure. How do I want to do this? Yeah, okay, I just want to push it down. Okay. That's what I thought. That seems the obvious thing to do, but if I mess up at all, then I have to start the whole level over again. It sucks so much. And here, how will I be able to get it? And why aren't you coming up? All right, there you go. Oh, so I got it over here, but how do I push it? Because if I push it up... No, I can just go around. I'm sorry. Okay. No, that's just freaking out. But yeah, I did this kind of same design thing with Death Step. Ooh, it looks like we have slidey ice now. Awesome. Oh, and a new frame for the character. But yeah, it really discourages the player from playing the game because it's so punishing. Many moons of aqua held within the ancient depths have taken its toll. Stepping on the frozen pathways will hinder all control over motion. Did we really need that? Many moons of aqua held within the ancient depths have taken its toll. What? Stepping on the frozen pathways will hinder all. I think that's funny because that's ridiculous and frankly just like really silly and stupid. It's ice. It's slippery ice. It's a Sokobon game. We all know this. Pokemon does this. Every game does this. Oh, that's silly. Alright, then I have to... no? Ooh, no. Is that bad? I think that's where it started, right? Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be stuck right there, and now the level's over. Oh, it sucks. I have to restart and move all the way back. At least it's quick with the ice sliding, but like, you shouldn't have to do that. So this one I actually have to think about a little bit. So I want to get back to the top, right? To push this down. Or wait, do I even want to? Or no. No, I'm sorry. I literally just want to get in there. I thought I had to use this to like bridge some water or something. I literally am just trying to get here, so I'm just trying to manipulate the stone so that I can stop at this tile. Alright, so if I push it down to this tile and can find a way to slide down, or more likely, I push it to this tile and then slide this way and then stop there. Okay. Alright. Doesn't seem too bad. Wait. No. If I go up here. Perfect. Yeah, then I can slide back up here. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, that was pretty nice puzzle. I like that. Yeah, the music is so repetitive. It's very short, but it's so dang catchy. I'm just really bopping it. I'm really bopping to it. Oh, I don't love this camera. Oh, and that kills me. That sucks. No, that's lame. Oh, why is that one green? Is it the final level or something? Oh, that really sucks. He made me slide into death. Lame. And yeah, I just really don't love this camera. And if I use my key there, I'd be stuck, right? I have to use my key here because I get the one key. That's also really lame. Oh, it's mean. Riding a frozen strip costs but a single motion. Thou must use this to align the actions of the undead to progress. Ooh, okay. Yeah, using it with the zombies is very interesting. But again, they all have kind of like arbitrary patterns. If they just moved back and forth like kind of a normal Sokobon enemy, or trace their space, which also would be a familiar pattern. I don't know. I feel like that would work more. Okay. Oh, okay. Duh. No, I just need to. So he's in the upper corner. No. All right. So I want to take it when he is at the bottom, but can I even do that? Like, ah. That's annoying. Okay, it must be here, like the 3 tiles, right? There we go. Goodness gracious. Because there, I'll never get it. That's so funny. Ah! I'm clearly not great at that. Alright, I have 1 keys. And then I get the do keys. And then I go over here and I have to make sure not to die by falling in water. That was so mean. And this level is really long. So if I died there, that would suck so much. Okay, God. And I can't see where I'm going. It shouldn't be a problem, but now I know you'll kill me with water at the end of an ice thing, which just sucks. Okay, this is the exit. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden stuff here, so I guess I have to come back later. This game is really long and really content-rich, which is awesome. Gonna make this video very long. But it's really cool to see. It's always really good. This is, yeah, and everything's of a pretty consistently high quality. So I assume if I push it, it'll slide. It does not slide. Oh. Okay, that is interesting. And the fact that as soon as I make contact, it moves, yeah. You know, standard Sokoban, but there's always little variations like that. Like, I would think that if I press here, I'd slide 1 tile and hit the grave, obviously, and I'd stop here, which it does, but I wouldn't think that it would move, right? So I do that, I stay here, but the tile also moves. I think I would have to hit left again to get it to move. And so yeah, it's just like a little permutation like that it's interesting. So I'm trying to get a key to drain the water, and this is super dangerous because if I go down, I can just die. Ah. Yo, what? So, oh, this looks rough. So I need to put a block here, or oh no, I was thinking here and here, but then I forget they move when I push them again. I can stack them up though, and they wouldn't move. All right. And I think I need to get 2 blocks here so that when I slide out after getting the key, I land and don't die, and then I need to move up so I could slide back and get back to safety, where the drain button is. And then obviously I need to block this so I slide in and don't die, and then down and get that up. Ah, okay. But I'm also thinking, like, what if I just put a block there? I don't think it would be useful, no. No, I don't believe so. Oh, maybe in the interim. So I have 6 blocks. I need 1 here. I need 2 here. And then I guess 1 there, maybe? Well, no, I need to slide across this line, so... Interesting. I can just try dicking around. I can end here. And then see, then I push that and it's gone. I have to And it's stuck in a corner. I was trying to get back here, but that gets the other one in the corner, so I have to restart. Oh, this level looks really tough, actually. Yeah, alright, let's just try messing about, I suppose. So that's something. I don't think that's really useful. Yeah, well, this is a huge step up in difficulty, actually. This is way harder than those other levels. Okay, and then what if I push you here? No? Okay, that doesn't work. I was thinking, because then I could step down one, but that's silly. It obviously does not work. Oh my god, yeah, this level is way harder than the other one. This is a huge jump up in difficulty. Alright, I think I'm actually going to have to stop the video here. This game is really long, and I don't want the video to run on any longer. So thank you for watching. If you have gotten this far, I really appreciate it. Please remember to always be happy and healthy, eat good food, and exercise regularly. Try to lead a very, very respectful and helpful life, and leave the world a better place than you found it. Thank you for watching. I will be finishing this game. I just want to break it up. So please have a wonderful day, and goodbye.